Johnson here at Cobourg Taekwondo and MasterJohnsonField.com. I'm a multiple-time world breaking champion. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to condition for concrete and board breaking by using a Makiwara. So, breakers, what we call competitive breakers in the martial arts, or if you're in martial arts and you have belt testing where you're going to break wood or concrete, you want to make sure that you are properly conditioned. One way that you can do it, and there's multiple ways, but one way you can do it is use a Makiwara. These things are like dirt cheap, you can get them on Amazon or any martial arts supplier. So now, what you want to do is you want to condition the various parts of your hands, your elbows, as well as your feet. We're going to mainly show you a few examples of different areas on the hand and the elbows that you can condition. Number one, we want to condition these two knuckles right here, which is very common for punching. And when you hit a Makiwara, a lot of people will hit and bounce off. That's not the proper way of hitting a Makiwara. What you want to do is when you hit, you want to sink into the Makiwara because you want to have the follow through the material that you'd be breaking. Like so. As you notice, when I'm hitting, I'm also, as my hand stops, I can't go any further, my hips and my shoulder are still rotating. I'm just not hitting straight with a stiff body. I am hitting with my hips, I'm hitting with my shoulders. Just like you would any other type of punch in sparring, especially if you're doing hard contact sparring. You're going to have the rotation. You just don't hit with your arm. You have a rotation. You want more penetration. Next thing is to hit with these three knuckles instead of these two. Hitting with these three, more of a vertical punch, more of a Chinese Kung Fu or Wing Chun style. Same thing when I hit, I'm going to use my body, not just stopping with my hand. Alright, versus, now, and don't get in the habit of doing this. That's not proper. You have to hit solid, sink in, use your body. Another common strike is what we use the knife hand, or some Japanese Shuto. Again, same thing, I'm going to rotate my body. Right? I'm not just doing this, I'm using my body to penetrate. Alright? Make sure you're using your body weight. Another one is the palm heel. Pretty much the same principle, right? We're going to hit this part of the heel on the palm. We're going to use our body. We're going to rotate the shoulder, rotate the hips. Not just, okay, I can't stress that enough. A lot of people will do that incorrectly. So we hit these two knuckles, we hit these three, we hit the knife hand, we hit the palm. Those are just a few basics. I can go on and on with the hands. There's various ones to use fingers. You can use the wrist hand, use the back of the hand, the wrist, single digit fingers, all kinds of different things. Next one I want to cover though is elbow strength. Now when I say elbow strength, we're not actually hitting the elbow here. It's more of a forearm strength right here. Again, same principle applies. As I'm striking with my shoulder. I'm striking with my hips. Do not just sit here and hit it. You want to hit like a sledgehammer, not a jackhammer. So those are just a few basic techniques that you can use to condition yourself for board breaking as well as concrete breaking. So what we're doing, we're developing the strength of the bones, we're developing the strength of the tendons, ligaments, and skin, so we're toughening everything up. We're kind of bending the nerves a little bit so that when you hit something, you don't go into shock that you just hit something and it hurts. So we're trying to make it less painful. We're also focusing on proper biomechanics, proper body mechanics, and proper follow through. We're using the body, how it naturally wants to move to generate power, and we're also focusing on power generation. Alright, we want to eventually hit this harder and harder with more and more power. Now, when you first start out, you might start out with a very light strike. You might just, nice and light like this, and as you get more position, you can hit harder. So, those are my little quick video tips on how to condition for concrete and board breaking. If you want to see some of my other videos of me actually doing concrete break, baseball bat break, wood break, world records, competing at the ISKA World Championship, go ahead and subscribe, and just go ahead and check out some of the videos on the video. And I thank you for taking the time to let me share this information with you.